There's a moment in everyone's life when the past whispers louder than the present, when every mistake, every heartbreak, every failure becomes a ghost that refuses to stay buried. You try to move forward, but something pulls you back. The voice says, remember when you failed? Remember when you weren't enough?
But what if I told you that voice isn't your past? It's just an echo, a shadow of who you used to be, not who you are becoming. Because every second you breathe, you're writing a new version of yourself.
And that's when it hits. Lesson 1. The past doesn't define you.
You see, your past was never meant to be a prison. It was meant to be a classroom. Every failure, a teacher. Every loss, a lesson. Every scar, a story that made your skin thicker and your soul stronger.
The problem is, most people live as if they're still stuck in yesterday's version of themselves. They keep replaying what went wrong, the breakup, the mistake, the mischance. They chain their identity to something that no longer exists.
But you're not that person anymore. You've grown, you've learned, and you've survived things you once thought would break you. You've evolved silently in the background while the world wasn't watching. And today, you don't owe your past a single explanation.
Because the past doesn't hold power, you do. When you stop allowing old memories to define new opportunities, you set yourself free. When you forgive yourself, not because you forgot, but because you finally understand. You were growing.
Let your past fuel you, not fool you. Let it become the soil from which new strength grows. You can't change what happened, but you can choose what it means.
Every time you rise again, you rewrite your story. And one day you'll look back not with regret, but with quiet gratitude, whispering that pain made me unstoppable.
It's strange, isn't it? How we live in a world where everyone has a voice, and yet so few use it to build, not break. You post one dream online, and someone laughs. You share your vision, and someone doubts. You succeed quietly, and someone whispers behind your back.
And that's when you realize most people aren't mirrors. They're projections. They don't see you. They see their own fears reflected through you. Their opinions are not your truth.
Still, we listen. We scroll through comments that never mattered. We replay criticisms that add nothing. We let voices who don't even know our journey shape our worth.
And that's the trap. Because the more you let their words echo, the quieter your own voice becomes. You start editing your dreams to fit their comfort zone. You start walking smaller, talking softer, dreaming less.
But listen, every legend was once laughed at. Every visionary was once doubted. Every strong soul was once called too much by someone who gave too little.
And that's the moment the truth hits. Lesson 2. What others say about you is none of your business.
Because opinions don't pay your bills. They don't build your dream. They don't carry your pain. They don't wake up and fight your battles.
So why give them the keys to your peace? Let them talk. While they speak, you'll be building. While they criticize, you'll be creating. And while they watch, you'll rise.
Someday they'll ask how you did it, and you'll smile quietly because you did it by refusing to let their noise drown out your purpose.
Remember, the loudest voice doesn't always speak truth, but your inner voice always does. Protect it, nurture it, and never let the crowd decide your worth.
The most dangerous prison in the world doesn't have walls. It's built inside your mind. It's made of words like, I can't, I'm not enough, maybe later.
We weren't born doubting ourselves. We learned it. We were told to be realistic, to stay safe, to not aim too high. And so we built ceilings over our potential with our own hands.
But here's the truth. Every limitation you believe in, you're reinforcing. Every time you say, I can't, your mind listens and obeys. But when you say, I can, the universe starts rearranging itself to prove you right.
And that's when the realization strikes. Lesson 3. Your life expands as far as your beliefs allow it.
You can't live a limitless life with a limited mind. You can't attract abundance while speaking lack. You can't expect growth if you've already decided you're stuck.
So the question isn't, what can I do? It's what am I willing to believe about myself today?
Start small. Believe that one more step matters. Believe that one act of courage changes everything. And soon, belief becomes habit. Habit becomes strength. Strength becomes destiny.
Your limits aren't real. They're recycled opinions you accepted as facts. You are more than what they told you. You are the proof that belief is power in motion.
They say you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So ask yourself, who are you standing beside? Are they feeding your fire or slowly putting it out? Because not every connection is meant to last a lifetime.
Sometimes the hardest part of growth is outgrowing the people you love. The ones who can't see your vision. The ones who prefer the old version of you because it made them comfortable. But staying small to keep others at ease is the quietest form of self-betrayal.
And that's when it becomes clear. Lesson 4. Protect your energy, even from those you care about.
Love doesn't mean losing yourself. Caring doesn't mean carrying their chaos. You can love people deeply and still walk away when they drain your peace.
Because peace isn't selfish. It's sacred. It's the soil where your strength grows. And you can't pour into anyone from an empty cup.
So surround yourself with those who remind you of your worth, not your weakness. Those who celebrate your silence, not just your success. And those who don't just say, I'm proud of you. They help you become proud of yourself.
If it costs you your peace, your progress, or your purpose, it's too expensive. Let go with love and trust. The right people will never ask you to dim your light just to make them comfortable in the dark.
Money. It's a tool, not a master. Yet most people live as if their worth is measured in digits and decimals. They chase it until they forget what they were meant to build with it. They trade peace for profit and freedom for possessions.
But here's the truth no one tells you. Wealth means nothing if your soul feels bankrupt. You can't buy a calm mind. You can't purchase purpose. And no luxury can replace the quiet joy of knowing you're living authentically.
And that's when it hits. Lesson 5. Use money, but never let money use you.
Let your passion be your currency. Let gratitude be your wealth. And let discipline build the kind of success that no one can take away.
Because the richest people aren't the ones with the most. They're the ones who need the least. They measure value not by numbers, but by peace, time, and meaning.
When money serves your purpose, it multiplies your impact. When you serve money, it multiplies your emptiness. So focus on growing within before you chase what's outside.
Remember, abundance begins with gratitude. You already have more than you once prayed for. Don't lose sight of that truth chasing someone else's illusion.
Failure. The one word that stops more dreams than defeat ever could. We treat it like it's the end, when it's really just a teacher in disguise. We run from it, when we should be running through it. Because failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it.
Every person you admire, every great innovator, leader, or creator has failed more times than most people have even tried. But the difference? They didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them.
And that's when truth reveals itself. Lesson 6, failure isn't the end. It's evidence you tried.
You don't learn courage by avoiding the fall. You learn it by standing up afterward. You don't learn strength by always winning. You learn it by breaking and rebuilding better. The fall doesn't disqualify you, it qualifies you for greatness.
Every stumble adds to your story. Every setback sharpens your skill. And every no you hear is guiding you closer to the right yes.
So don't fear the fall, fear standing still. Because stillness in fear is the slowest form of failure there is.
Take the risk, make the call, write the book, start the business. Even if you fail, you'll be further ahead than those who never tried.
It's quiet in the comfort zone. Almost too quiet. Everything feels safe, predictable, easy. But inside, your spirit starts to suffocate. You know you were meant for more, but more lives just beyond the walls of comfortable.
And that's the trap most people never escape. The illusion of safety. They tell themselves they're happy, but deep down they're restless. Because growth doesn't happen where it's easy. It happens where it's uncertain.
And that's the awakening moment. Lesson 7. Your comfort zone is the most beautiful prison you'll ever live in.
If you stay too long where it's comfortable, your dreams will start to shrink to fit the space you're standing in. You'll stop challenging yourself, stop learning, stop becoming.
Comfort whispers, stay here, it's safe. But purpose whispers louder, move. There's more waiting, and every time you choose courage over comfort, you evolve.
So take the leap, even if your hands shake. Speak up, even if your voice trembles, because life will never reward what you refuse to risk.
When you step beyond comfort, you meet the version of you that fear tried to bury. The version that's bolder, stronger, limitless. And that's where your real story begins.
When you stop being controlled by your past, by opinions, by fear, and by comfort, you become unstoppable. You stop reacting and start directing. You stop surviving and start living.
Because freedom isn't found in what you gain, it's found in what you release. You don't have to control everything. You just have to stop letting everything control you.
You are not your past. You are not their opinions. You are not your fear. You are the awareness choosing what deserves your energy today.
And one day, you'll look back and realize the moment you took back your power wasn't when life got easier. It was when you got stronger.
So breathe. Release the need to please. Detach from what drains you. And choose peace over approval, growth over comfort, purpose over pressure.
Because this is your story now. And you are finally the author.
Thank you for watching, and remember, you are powerful beyond what you've been told. Stay consistent, stay free, and never again let life control you.
Hey, Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support really helps us create more inspiring videos like this one. We'd also love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think or what you'd like to see next. See you in the next video, and until then, stay blessed and stay inspired.